Eicher Motors Limited for financial year 2016-17. I'll now start with an update on EML's consolidated financial performance for quarter 2 2016-17. Eicher Motors Limited reported once again its best ever total income from operations at 1,981 crores as against 1,468 crores for the same quarter last year, that's Q2 2015-16, and a growth of 35% quarter on quarter. We reported our highest ever EBITDA, that's earnings before interest, tax, depreciation and amortization, of 542 crores as against a comparable number of 351 crores in the same quarter last year, which is a growth of 55%. Our EBITDA as a percentage of net revenue from operations is at 30.9% for the quarter as against 27% in the same quarter last year. This is our highest ever EBITDA percentage in the history of Eicher Motors, and it's also our highest ever consolidated profit after tax at rupees 413, that's 413 crores versus 285 crores in the same quarter last year, which is a growth of 45%.Moving on to the consolidated financial performance of VE Commercial Vehicles Limited, our joint venture business with Volvo. For the same quarter, quarter 2 2016-17, period ending September 30th, 2016, VECV reported a total income from operations, which is net of excise duty, at 1,972 crores as against 1,783 crores the same quarter last year, corresponding period, which is a growth of 10.6%. The EBITDA was at 143 crores compared to 142 crores in the same quarter last year, and the EBITDA percentage was therefore at 7.2% versus 8% in the same quarter last year. And the decline in EBITDA has happened largely due to the prevalence of price discounting, which is still happening a lot in the Indian heavy duty truck market. And the profit after tax as a result was 66 crores compared to 68 crores in the same quarter last year. Moving on to a business update of Royal Enfield motorcycles, we sold just shy of 1,67,000 motorcycles in the second quarter, which is 31% higher than the same quarter last year. Our order book remains very strong. We continue to take in many more orders every month than our monthly supplies, which are just shy of 60,000 right now per month. In India, we've continued to increase our retail footprint of Royal Enfield. We are available now. We've just crossed, for the first time this quarter, we've crossed 600 retail outlets. We're at 605 dealerships now across the country as of September 2016. As a part of our growth strategy and leading and expanding the mid-size motorcycle market globally, in September 2016, we unveiled our flagship store in Milwaukee, North America. We've also had openings of 2 exclusive stores in Spain, which is in Barcelona and Valencia in the last quarter. And in India, as part of our expansion, and we've also in the gear business, so that's accessories, etc. We have a collaboration with Happy Socks, which is a leading European brand, and we launched a limited edition of apparel and accessories for men that includes motorcycling jackets, sweatshirts, t-shirts, helmets, and a series of socks and boxer briefs, in addition to the Royal Enfield gear stores, where we'll be selling this collaboration of Happy Socks and Royal Enfield. The collection will also be displayed and on sale in exclusive Happy Socks stores in European and cities around the world, such as London, Stockholm, Copenhagen, and in Mumbai. Moving on, our key projects at Royal Enfield include establishing 2 technology centers a larger one in Chennai and a strategic one in UK. Both these are progressing extremely well. Work on our third plant for production of motorcycles is ongoing, and that's in Vallam Badagal. We had a groundbreaking ceremony recently, and we expect the plant to be up by Q2 of the next fiscal, by the end of Q2. And on the technical centers, the UK one is in advanced stage of development and should be completed, and we should move in to that by the end of this financial year. And the Chennai Tech Center will be operational by the end of 2017-18. So that's another year and a bit from now. Moving on to the Himalayan, which is Royal Enfield's first adventure tourer, which was launched earlier this year. It has been received extremely well by our customers and is paving the way for accessible adventure touring segment in India. It's doing really well. We are seeing Himalayans all over the Himalayas the last few months. So it's been positioned and accepted extremely well as the definitive adventure tourer bike in India. In addition to India, Royal Enfield has launched the Himalayan in Nepal, which is again its natural habitat in a way. We launched that last month. We showcased the Himalayan at the Gaikindo Indonesia International Auto Show in August with outstanding reception to the concept of the Himalayan. And so that's on the Himalayan. Our near-term business outlook remains very strong as Royal Enfield continues to grow consistently, competitively and profitably towards leading and expanding the mid-size motorcycle market globally. Moving on to sales performance of our joint venture, VE Commercial Vehicles Private Limited. The commercial vehicle industry actually declined by 7% in this quarter, and the industry volumes were at approximately 99,000 units versus same quarter last year of 106,000 units. Even as the CV industry declined, Eicher grew by 15% in the same quarter, in this quarter compared to the same quarter last year, thereby increasing our market share yet again in commercial vehicles. Eicher truck and bus sales volumes were at 13,408 units for the quarter, which is 15% higher than the same quarter last year, and market share therefore has increased from 11% to 13.6% of the 5-ton and above commercial vehicle market. And coming to segment-wise performance, in the last quarter, we'd entered recently the sub 5-ton segment with our 4.9-ton truck, and the industry had for the quarter sold 2,400 trucks, which was a 13% growth, and Eicher sold 513 out of these 2,400. So from the same quarter last year, where we were not present in the segment, and we had approximately, or we were just entering the segment, so we had close to 0% market share. Already, just in a matter of months, we've garnered over 15% market share in this sub 5-ton category of 4.9-ton trucks that we've entered. So it's an outstanding performance from our side. That actually shows we have 21% in this absolutely new segment that we've entered.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.